This map shows the drought conditions in the state of Texas up to July 12th. We're currently in July 19th. So now the reality is even worse than what you see on the map. Currently, 99% of the state is experiencing some type of dry conditions, whether it be abnormally dry through exceptional drought. This is what we expect for the next week and a half. So tomorrow's supposed to be 108, and then on Thursday we get a cool down to 98. So we'll see. Well, guys, here's a quick update on how things are going in the garden. Hate to say it, but it's not looking good. This is our 46th day without measurable rain. We had a little bit of rain June the 2nd. Right now we're in July 19th, and since there's been nothing, not even a drizzle. The state of Texas is currently going through extreme drought. Some areas the rivers are dry. It's been over 100 degrees for, I believe, 24 days consecutive. Today was 109. And I'm actually quite surprised to see these Hydrangea Paniculata, how it's, I mean, it is getting sunburn, but the flowers, even though they are getting some sunburn, they're still hanging in there. I'm watering these twice, one in the morning for 30 minutes, drip irrigation, and one at night. The arborvitae, though, this tree has been in the ground for, I believe, about 4 years now, and it's never been like this. But look at all this sunburn. I'm not even sure if I'm gonna be able to bring it back. Luckily, it looks pretty green. But look how burned it is. Even with watering it twice a day, it's just too hot for arborvitae. Look at this one. Most people will pull this tree out, but look, on the inside it's still pretty green. So I'm hanging on to hope, and hoping that it rains a little bit. But this one might be a goner by the time this is all said and done. Today was 109. This one also is getting sun scorched, sunburn. The inside is still green, but I'm not the only one suffering these effects. This one, even though it's the one that gets the most sun, it's probably the least scorched. Still looks real green. That Brodelia, the butterfly bush, I cut off all of the ends, and it seemed to perk it up, so that was holding on. This is obviously a sun plant, so it's big, it doesn't really care. All these, look at the cracks on the ground, and I water them. This one looks great still. Like I said before in another film, this tree is from northern Africa, so I'm hoping that heat resistance helps it survive. This hawthorn is getting burned, but I think it'll be okay. You see some sun scorch. This is an autumn blaze maple, and you can also see it's getting scorched. Last year I didn't even have to water it, And this year I watered it, not a lot, but once every 2 or 3 days. Currently, this is the grass. I really don't water the grass. I'm not a lawn type of person, but it's never looked this bad. You can hear the crunch. Right now it's 8:30 at night, and it's 102 degrees outside, just to give you an idea. And you know, just how it's looking. Pretty bleak. We're hoping for some rain here pretty soon. Luckily, there's areas that, you know, still look pretty good. The Japanese maple struggling. If you hear those sounds, those are cicadas. Just in case you're not familiar with. I know if you live in the south, you hear them all the time. They're pretty loud towards, basically all summer. The hotter it gets, the more you can hear them. The gardenia doing good. I had to move this plant over to a corner. It was basically all burnt until I moved it there, and it's doing good now in the shade. But this is where we're at. We're hoping it gets better.